So we're here the next day. As you guys seen, last night I tried to fix the leaks. Wasn't very successful, but there's a leak somewhere. And as you guys know, the rear of the 14 is in very bad. And this looks very poor, according to Brian. I think it does too. I just put it all in there so it would work and function. And it does, it all works. There's just a leak somewhere and it's rotted beyond belief. So me and Brian have been talking about doing something special to the rear end of the car for a while. I don't want to run interior pieces. So with that being said, I'm sure you guys have an idea of what is going to happen over time. Let's start by ripping all this shit out of here. Everything's got to come out, you know? Everything. Clean slate. It leaks, so we got to redo it all. Push in. Push in.
Trying.
Djnoway, take me to the hospital. Try to take this tank out. It sucks. It's so tight. That's why I was ready to just cut it in half. Or we could just...
Come on, just...
No, we don't need...
We got Ant, we got Djnoway.
Hammer.
We got a... No. Oh, stop!
That'll come out.
Keep it.
Fuck it. Oh.
It's hitting the back.
What's he doing here? What's he hitting? What's he...
Dude, I would weave that thing up just like this and fucking cut it.
Oh, my finger.
What are you doing? Stop! You gotta pick up the back at the same time.
Yeah, I know. I've done this.
Come on!
Why do you think it's not gonna come out like that?
Just help us.
The tank is hitting the fucking...
Stop repeating. Start picking stuff off. Fuck that. That's so poor. Stop.
It hurts so bad.
Hey, you're getting blood all over me.
You're bleeding all over.
That blood all over
These poor compressors.
Lick it, Bri.
No.
Come on.
Oh!
It wasn't stuck. It's just 100 pounds. All right, hold on the wires. Hold on.
Put it down on
Just
the
rest it. Yeah, it's great. Oh, so poor. Can't.
It'll reach.
Oh my. What was that? Hardwired the bitch. Yeah, Brian's injured. You probably shouldn't be doing this.
Neck.
Damn, it's all hardwired in.
Yeah.
I'm good.
No, you're not.
I should have put a plug in it.
Yeah.
I'm in such bad shape. Well, it's out.
Yeah.
And this is the mess underneath it. The leader line's right. That's probably what's leaking. I don't know. It could be multiple things. Leak is my least of my worries, you guys.
It is the least of your.
It's the least of my worries. The whole thing is rotted out. Look at what you did to my rear radiator support.
Look, if I'm accurate enough.
That should not do that. There shouldn't be an escape tunnel in your damn trunk. Great setup though. Shout out Bag Riders. I got blood on it.
Tool supply.
What's in the box? Oh my god.
Oh, clamping elements.
Looks like a factory on the box. I know what this is.
58 piece T-slot.
As you guys saw, removed the tank, removed the battery, and now we have lots of hidden wires and whatnot in the trunk that I tried hiding, and it was hidden for a while. The fun part is going to be where to put everything and how we're going to go about doing all of this, because it is a job. We have to cut the whole back side of the car off. I've been putting this off for quite some time, but before it gets like warm out, I think I should address the problem at hand, because it is a very big issue and it does bother me a lot that it is like this. So I have a plan. It's kind of good, you know, when things go wrong, you strip it down to nothing, spend a bunch of time, a bunch of money, and you make it how you want to make it. And that's what we're gonna do. I'm very stoked for this. If you guys haven't seen or new to the channel, my engine bay is beautifully done by Brian. Killed it. Looks phenomenal. So we're gonna repeat that and do the same thing with the rear of the car. So there's so many wires but it all needs to be addressed because it's bad. Like it's even rusting like up here. Seam sealer, this, that. So I gotta chop, basically take all the spot welds out, clean the wiring up. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time. All right, so I was wondering why my light for my wing didn't work for the longest time, and that was because the wiring from the light did not go into the trunk at all. It was literally inside of the wing, and this was kind of annoying to snake through. Wasn't wired, ripped the wiring that I had previously, didn't have good connection, but it's wired now, crimped, and put power to it and see if it lights up. Bingo. We've just been like cleaning up at the shop, reorganizing, bench, bolt sorting. Not exciting stuff whatsoever. Bled all over my bumper. The car is very immobile, obviously, because it's dumped all the way down. There's no air in the suspension. But the only thing that's left to do is, not the only thing left to do. The next step is I gotta take the damn taillights out of it and pull the bumper off of it, which isn't bad. There's a few bolts that hold the bumper in on each side. So for tonight, I'll probably just do that, and that way we have a better idea of what we're looking at, even though I already know what I'm in for. Time lapse, just stripping this thing down to nothing. It sucks because it was a good car. Drove, it was fine. Very drivable. And now I'm gonna jump back down the rabbit hole because I've been putting off doing this and fixing the rear trunk panel, the rear panel. But it needs to get done because it does bother me that the car it's like that. Fumes come in, dust, water, so it needs to be fixed. And I told you guys I was gonna fix it, but I wanted to enjoy it for the season, and now it's time to just do it. So let's rip her apart. Alright, so the bumper is off. Look at how burnt this thing is. Thing looks like a toasted marshmallow. The whole back. Camera doesn't do it justice really, but it's brown. And the whole back, you guys know. Look at that. It looks like Swiss cheese. So essentially what I have to do is cut the whole back of the damn car off. This just has self-tappers in it because it was so rotted, so temporary, and I just put that like that. Technically the car could drive like that. No bumper, it looks terrible, but we're gonna lop it off. There's a bunch of spot welds that I have to take off. Djnoway has a belt sander. There's about 60-ish spot welds for this rear panel. We're gonna see if we could remove some of these spot welds because there's a lot. Rust everywhere, dude. The more I look at this car, there's more rust. And the whole panel has to come off. Because if you guys remember, me and Aunt, we went to New York, we got that 14 parts car. A rust-free rear panel that needs to get switched. So, let the fun begin. The belt sander, it works. Wouldn't recommend to remove 50 to 60 spot welds with it. We're just testing, and this is probably the worst part of the whole panel down here. At it?
Eh, just fucking
This was
around.
supposed to be my job.
Just fucking around.
There's plenty to go around. All right, well, I told Djnoway I wanted to do this, but he's just testing and he likes to test. So he has a good amount of the ones on the right side taken out. And Tom took my license plate off and I guess my trunk latch off. It's not that terrible.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
It's not that terrible.
I've only been messing with it for maybe like 10 minutes.
Dug this one out of the loft. This is the one I got off of the parts car. So I've just been marking like where the spot welds are on it, so I could remove this piece, and then it'll be great. So This one's not in the best shape. It has a lot of it has a little bit of surface rust and it's dented in a few spots, but it's not wholly. There's no holes in it. Maybe have it sandblasted.
Yeah, fuck it.
We are close to extraction.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's right there. You see it?
There it is. One more, kid.
There it is.
Oh.
That looks like fucking shit. Your car is totaled.
It is totaled.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, you can't even tell what it is anymore. Straight trunkless.
Maybe clean out the back and I could just little seat for a minute.
Little bench.
Yeah.
It's probably so weak.
Gonna be pissed.
Brian's gonna be tight.
How dare you?
What did you do? It's ruined. Nah, we went easy. He shouldn't be too upset about this. This all has to get cleaned up. No turning back now. Straight commitment. That's what you gotta do. You just gotta do it. Commitment. And now my car won't fall apart and rot in 10 years. Mark the quarters left.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Right. That'd be interesting. Kid, if you get the quarter panels messed up, you gotta get.
Yeah, fun. My eye.
Deleted.
It looks so poor.
Maybe no one's gonna weld a new one on.
What?
Maybe no one's gonna weld a new one on.
I don't care. I'll drive it like that. Okay, look at the plate. It mounts mint. Just tie down the trunk. All right, so I forgot to film an ender, but basically what we did, me and Djnoway extracted the rear of my trunk, lid, panel.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I started cleaning it up a little bit. There's a lot to be clean. Rust, repairs, holes. It's really bad. All this wiring that I have to do something with. So that's gonna be fun. Ant's been working on his car. Surprise guest, Eddie is in the building. Say what up, Eddie. Ant's fixing some rust. He mort treated it because it was like bubbling. I showed it, but we're in the future, so sneak peek of it. Anthony's repairing it, prep all. Hey, you gotta repair this stuff before, you know? Could be the whole, it could,
Panel could have just.
like the Civic. Remember the Civic?
Yeah.
That rot.
Not for nothing, they probably would have did that.
Oh, would you think that it would have spread it, Anthony?
Yeah.
Like
If you were to guess? So you gotta catch these things early. It's like a, you know, like anything. Any condition. So Ant's car,
In one season, you lose a quarter panel.
no, I don't think one season.
Goes so fast.
3 months, I lost the whole frame.
Yeah.
Now that you say that, 3 months, right, Ant? Remember we seen it? 3
Probably
months.
the backside was probably worse at that point than we knew.
The
We
inside.
didn't see the inside.
The inside, yeah. The van is not topic right now, but
Tire's going flat.
is it going flat?
Unbelievable.
Someone probably put a little pinhole in
Right.
it. Thumbtack, a little slow leak. But Ant's car's coming along very good. Oh, the bumper fits good.
This is the best it was gonna get.
Yeah, it's repop stuff.
If you don't look at it too hard, it looks decent.
Mine, very bad, but stay tuned. Ant will be out there soon, do
Yeah.
some testing with it. In the trunk. Everything is in shambles right now, but everything's great. So stay tuned and I'll catch you guys in the next one.